Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all other placements. Welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking a look at what you need to know. Okay, well, there we go. And I have no idea, but I felt compelled to shuffle your cards 3 times. Is that something that, is that number significant to you for some reason? Okay, we have energy, we have kindness, Virgo energy. And one more. Thank you. Ooh, death. Ooh, okay. For some of you, maybe your energy going toward kindness is over. Wisdom. Your card underneath the bottom of the deck. I mean, intuitively, wisdom. This can be anything. The great horned owl. All right. This is a symbol of intelligence, of wisdom, of gaining. Damn. Yeah. Trick underneath the bottom of the deck as well. Ooh. Yeah. You may be saying the jig is up. I know what you did. Damn, Aquarius, when is this gonna end? It's like, you know what? I feel like we're very near the end of this. Death. All right, you may have made a final call here to end something. Kindness. Honestly, I feel like you're due for some kindness. To be kind to yourself, for others to be kind to you, and for your energy to be returned in kind. So that means an equal reciprocity. That means that the time, effort, and energy that I give to you is returned to me. Okay. I feel like you've been on the receiving end of something that has not been so kind, that has been possibly even a bit of a trick, that you're just now coming to the realization, now this was not what I thought it was. This was not in the brochure. This was not in the information packet. I did not know this about you whenever I first met you. Ooh, interesting. Intéressant, n'est-ce pas? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the overall energy surrounding Aquarius at this time, please. Ladies, if you would, the Six of... What did I say? The Six of Pentacles. Equal reciprocity. I give to you, you give to me. It's a constant flow and exchange of energy. I feel like up until this point, you've not been prioritizing this, or this has not been available to you. I feel like you're saying, yeah, you know what? It's a kindness to myself that I demand what I give to others to be returned to me. It's the law of reciprocity, guys. It's a universal law. What about the Six of Pentacles? The Magician. Yeah, this is what you're using all of the tools at your disposal to create. Virgo and Gemini energy, Mercurial energy, right? This could be in regards to Mercury retrograde. You could be seeing the mask fall off, okay? You could be revising some things. You could be going back and taking a look at something and saying, well, you know what? If I take a closer look at this, yeah. Let's see. What else for the Six of Pentacles, please, ladies? The Eight of Cups. Yeah. Again, Capricorn had similar cards. Not the Oracle cards, but similar kind of a feel. I feel like you and Capricorn are kind of going through a bit of a transitionary period. One more, please, on the Six of Pentacles. Thank you. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Putting the hard work into something, mastering your craft, putting the hard work into yourself, possibly. After you walk away, hard work into healing, being kind to yourself again. Okay. The Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like this is an equal flow of, ooh. Okay. You emptied your entire cup into something that was not for your best and highest good, the Devil here. And by doing so, you chained yourself to it. Manipulation is now what I'm seeing here with the Magician trickery. The Magician can be a master manifester. Can also be a trickster in the reverse. It's not coming out in the reverse, but I'm reading it that way because we do have trickster underneath wisdom. Or not trick. Is it trick? Yeah. And disguise underneath of that. I feel wolf in sheep's clothing is coming to mind. Someone may have really played on your emotions. I'm very much emotionally drawn to you, attached to you. You may have felt the same for them. I don't necessarily feel like that was the case. energy. I feel like you gave most of your energy to this. Possibly poured out your entire cup into this, but did not receive a drop in return. Yeah, I mean, the Eight of Cups here, you're walking away from it. The Magician. What is the Magician, please, ladies, if you would? The Knight of Wands. Passionate forward movement. The Ten of Wands. No, I feel like you were, yeah. I feel like the knowledge of this person's erratic or passionate behavior, this could even be like bouts of anger, especially with the double here. All right, it kind of puts a bit of a bitter taste on the whole reading, especially with the information underneath the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. This person could have been very reckless with their impulsive actions. The Ten of Wands, that was really heavy for you too. It's like you never knew. It could have been a method of manipulation. Like, you never know what to expect from me, so always be nice. You know what I mean? Like, you just never know whenever I'm going to be in a bad mood. You ever known someone like that just flips on a dime? Yeah, I have. The Eight of Cups, ladies. The Eight of Cups. What is this that you're walking away from or walking to? Whoa, okay. The Hermit in the reverse. I feel like you're done being quiet about this. I feel like you're done doing your internal processing. I feel like you are done. Virgo energy here in the reverse. I feel like you're done being quiet about this, being silent. I feel like you are speaking up and you are moving out. Speaking up and moving out. The Hanged Man, Piscean energy. Yeah, I see what you did here. I see. You thought that that I wasn't going to notice. Well, all I had to do was shift my perspective. The Hanged Man. I feel like you're letting loose. You're letting the truth out. And Aquarius, you're the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, Truth, Clarity, and Epiphany. I feel like, yeah, this did not. I feel like this went over like a lead balloon. To be honest, I really feel like you're saying, yeah, I should have known. Wisdom. You are wisdom. You're the water bearer. You are the star. You are one who has immense knowledge and a collective consciousness. I feel like there's a little bit of, and it's not showing up in here, but I feel like there's a little bit of shame. Like maybe I should have known. This almost reminds me of like something that you have been. Like I went through this before. I should have seen the red flags. I should have known. I should have seen the signs. Piscean energy in the Hanged Man. Virgo here in the Hermit. The Eight of Pentacles. What is it that you're working on or toiling away so relentlessly on? The Fool. Okay, and it's in the reverse. I feel like this is like saying, I worked so hard on this and I see how foolish it was. I see how irresponsible it was. The Queen of Swords. That's you. The Queen of Wands. There's a lot of passion here, and I feel like, especially with the Knight of Wands, that passion really swept you away. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Aries and Aquarius energy here. I feel like you stopped yourself from taking a leap of faith because you felt foolish about what you had spent so much time working so diligently on. The Queen of Swords, you have clarity on this now, that it was all in vain, or that this was never going to work out. It was never going to be a fair and balanced, equal reciprocity, and equal give and take. For some of you, this was about time, effort, energy, or even money. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands does not give a damn. Okay? Let me go ahead and say this. She leads. She takes up the mantle and she says, I don't care what other people think about me. I'm going to do things by my book, by the beat of my own drum. Very fiery energy. I feel like you are fighting fire with fire here. This person may have even said, I do not think, you can't leave me. You can't. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing justice, and I'm not seeing the Hierophant here. This feels like something that was a high level of commitment, or that you gave very much to. in anticipation of a high level of commitment. Death. I mean, there we go, right there. Death, death. Scorpionic energy. The Nine of Wands. Now you have your guard up. Okay. I feel like you are protecting what's yours. Protecting the Four of Wands. House, home, stability. Your own stability. And I feel like you'll make any changes necessary to accomplish this, up to and including walking away. And not being shy about doing it. Again, the Queen of Wands does not give a damn what other people think. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them and they all stink. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't pay attention to what anybody says. I do what I want to do. I feel like you are finally gaining the confidence to do that. This may have put a dent in your confidence. You may have been in a period of healing whenever you first met this person, and they took advantage of that, knowing, I don't like this. I don't like this. Kindness, yeah. Mistaking kindness for weakness, honestly. I feel like you were very, possibly overly kind to this person. This person could have love bombed you, okay? Then overly kind toward you. Wisdom, trick, was all a trick. I feel like you're seeing that now. You gave so much of your energy to this. So much of your energy. I feel like it depleted you on multiple different levels. Death, we saw this. It's time for a rebirth now. This is over. Or if it's not over, with death being underneath the bottom of the deck, you've already walked away. You just haven't signed the papers yet, so to speak. If there are any legalities involved, I feel like that is being taken care of. I just really do not like seeing the Devil, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles together, because this is telling me that something sucked your energy dry, your time, effort, energy, and worst of all, that overflowing cup of emotion that you had. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here, and the Ace of Cups, the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Magician, Virgo, and Gemini, sleight of hand. We have a lot of passion together. This could have been a platonic bond, okay? This could have been something that you were very sexually drawn to this person. Great chemistry. But it may have all been an act. The Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy, Piscean energy. Interesting, because especially the way that these two cards are positioned, because Virgo is the South Node, which is what we are meant to let go of, that rigidity, the plan, and that's been very tough for me because I am Virgo, Sun and Rising, and Stellium. And we're supposed to lean into that North Node, which is about your intuition. And I feel like you did just that. I feel like I'm speaking to an Aquarian that is going through a second spiritual awakening, or possibly even a first spiritual awakening, saying, yeah, I know deep within what it is that I've been, that I need to do, and that's walk away. The Eight of Cups. To divest myself and divorce from any of these emotions that I've had. The Ace of Cups here. I have to walk away from that, because what I'm moving toward is going to be so much better. I have faith in that. I have to. I see it. I feel it. Intuitively, I know it. The Hanged Man, the Piscean energy, Virgo here, and the Hermit. I'm not going to be quiet about it anymore. The Fool in the reverse. I'm not taking a leap of faith on this yet. I'm not ready to move forward and actively work on this yet. I still need more clarity. Or I have the clarity about what I need to do in order to work on taking this leap of faith. But things are over, and I'm transitioning as we speak. Scorpionic energy, the Fool, Aries, and Aquarius. All right, guys, your readings continue to be very fraught with, and until that, you're keeping your guard up here with the Nine of Wands. I continue to watch your energy, and Capricorns as well, because both of you are going through a very interesting time right now. All right, guys, take care. Make sure that you are subscribed if you have not yet already. Like the video, and let me know how and if this resonates with you in the description down below, guys. Take care, and I will see you again soon. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with yours truly, I do have many different options down below in the description box. But until then, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being with me here today and for taking time to sit with me and take a look at the energies that are surrounding you at this time. For a more in-depth personal reading, you can always book one in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this reading, then definitely check out these. All right, guys, take care, and I will see you again here soon. Mwah.